Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. And if you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Tiffany, obviously. But yeah, so today I just wanted to share with you guys a flip of my February personal ring planner setup situation. I don't think a whole lot's changed in here. I did swap around a little bit of deco, and I did decide I wanted to give my Gilio a little bit of a break. I've been in that Gilio for almost a year, I think. I think I was in it for 10 months. So I was like, yeah, I think I need to give it a break. So I'm in the VDS Parm. It does have 30 millimeter rings in it. It's got silver rings in it. So this is from the Touch Me line, which is that heavily treated leather, which is perfect for me because I am really hard on planner covers. I need a very durable leather that doesn't scuff up easy, anything like that, because this thing gets thrown around in my purse quite a bit. It's usually, if I'm out of my house, it's usually with me somewhere. So it is heavily treated. It's also from that ready to ship line. I've had this one for, I don't know, 2 years, 3 years, something like that. I've had this one for a while. My husband actually gave this to me when I first really got into ring planning. It was one of my first more expensive ring planners. Because when I first started, I was into mo terms and print impressions and all that stuff. So this was probably one of my first more expensive ones. Not that I have a bunch of them, but anyway, yeah. So let's get into it. I don't really decorate. I just thought, this is an old little bookmark here. Let me get in frame that I have from Calixta Creations, and I have a ton of sticky notes in here because we went out to dinner Friday night and Sophie was having a good old time drawing on some sticky notes, so I shoved them in here. They were cute. So this is a very well used planner to me. I keep a ton of sticky notes and tabs in here. My professional license is in here. I think in this pocket, I keep more tabs, more sticky notes, Band-Aids, that type of stuff. I did put my Gilio flyleaf in here. I like planners that have flyleaves. So I did put my flyleaf in here from Gilio. I think the pink and black honestly look really good together. And I like having pictures of my family in here. So, yeah, and I found these $2 bills I forgot I had. I was going through, I organized all my planner stuff in January, and I realized how much crap I had. Not crap, I don't mean crap. How much stuff I actually had, and an abundance of stuff that I had, and I was like, dang girl, you need to just use your stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at in my planner situation, is I'm not buying anything. It's use what you have, get out of scarcity mindset, FOMO, is it real type thing with me, and just use what I have. I have 2 ring binders. One has just dashboards like this that are either laminated, cardstock, or whatever, and then another one is vellums and acetates. And I'm it would take me 5 years to use all of those. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be okay. But anyway, okay, so I use, if you're curious, sorry, I'm just all over the place. So my personal rings, if you've never watched any of my videos, is my catch-all. It's the mothership or the hub of all my planning. It's where I keep reference information, and also it's where my real-time planning occurs. So I do keep an entire year's worth of monthlies and weeklies in here. It's also where I keep home reference materials, important lists, stuff about my family, my health notes. So this is where my brain essentially lives. So it's important for me to have this. And I this year kind of implemented where I take this thing with me everywhere I go. I had done that in the past, and I kind of went back to basics with planning in a way. So anyway, have this cute dashboard from CZQ Plans. It's really old. My dividers are from Amazon. I do think they're linked in my storefront. I like them. I think they're cute. More pictures of my kiddos. And then the first section is my inbox, and my inbox is the most simple thing. It's these free inserts. I have these in my stash, and they're inbox lists. That's my first section. My second section is, I like these little vintage things. These are die cuts from Pen, Paper, and Plans. But my second section is like my home and family section. So, this is kind of where I have like projects, and like when I say projects, it's like a list of things I plan to get done around the house. So I have this thing like my husband and I are wanting to work on called Project Minimize. It's taking a little bit longer than I had hoped it would. I've been actively avoiding this bookshelf that is like that way, and I don't know why, but I don't know. I need to clean it. So I was using these monthly plans to plan it out, and I did really good for the most part. And then I started, like, I did the master bathroom, so I need to check some of these off. So instead of it being like a monthly plan, it's like a room by room plan, essentially. Like, I know I wrote the month in, but it's like, these are all the things I need to do to close out the task here on the master bedroom so that I can move to the next room in the house. So there are just some things that I have been actively avoiding. And once I stop actively avoiding those, then I can cross them off my list and move on to the next room in the house. But, you know, I'm extending myself a little bit of grace and moving on. Here's another insert. This one is from Cloth and Paper, but this is something I found, again, in my stash. I have it tabbed off. I have these little tabbies here. These come in like a big pack on Amazon. They're also linked in my storefront. I bought these when I was in grad school. And they're handy. They came with like page flags. They came with all kinds of goodies. And I have these stickers, again, in my stash. See, I found all kinds of stuff. It was amazing how much stuff I found when I actually sat down and went through all of the things I had. But this is like my ideal like cleaning routine for the week. And this is what I kind of go by like when I'm scheduling out my tasks for the week in my Hobonichi weeks. So, but there are also like things I try to do daily, like dishes. I cannot stand for my sink to be full of dishes. Like, that's like a non-negotiable for me, and everyone in the house knows it. So like, do not put a dirty dish in the sink when the dishes are done. Like, just put it in the dishwasher. That's all I ask. And then a 15-minute pickup, and that's just walk around like 10-15 minutes and just quickly pick up. That's something like we all do around the house. It's part of our like nighttime routine if we're not super busy with activities. I have this like running shopping list. This is a freebie from Plan with B. There are some amazing freebies out in the planner community. This is just a running list, shopping list of things like if I notice we run out or if we need it. I'm going to add body wash to this because I noticed this morning that we're going to need to pick some up when I go grocery shopping. So I don't waste the insert. Like, I just keep it going. So if I order groceries, I reference this list, or if I'm making my grocery list to actually go to the store, I reference this list, or when I'm in the store, I reference this list and just go down and, you know, pick up what we need. So I have like my typical stuff, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. But then like if it's something that I don't typically buy every week, it ends up on this list. So I can either determine if I need to order it like off of Amazon, if I need to order it somewhere else, or if it, you know, if I need to like run to the store and pick it up or add it to our grocery list. So it's just a running shopping list. So I have a few of those. And then I have like a master grocery list. These are like things we pretty much buy like every week. Like, these are things, honestly, these are things I typically, we either need like to make for the kids' lunches because my kids pack their lunches for school. My husband needs for like his breakfast because he has to be at work at 6 in the morning, and he eats an early lunch, and he packs his lunch that he puts in his lunch box, or for snack, or things like I take to work for my lunch or snack or whatever. So these are things that we just like buy typically on like a regular basis, and I just reference this list when I'm creating our grocery list and whatnot. It just makes it easier when I'm grocery shopping. Favorite dinners list. This is, again, when I'm making a meal plan, this is a great list to reference if I'm like, I have no idea what to cook. Just kind of helps jumpstart me. Home repairs list. These are just some things we need to do around the house. the last time, this is where I'm noting like anything we do around the house, whether that be like maintenance stuff or if like we actually had to do a repair. If it's a big thing that has to be repaired, then that's when I'll put the cost. But like we had a bracket broke in our closet and like the whole like shelf fell. So like it was a cheap fix. It was annoying, but because like all the clothes fell. It was kind of crazy. Like I'm just like chilling in the bedroom and then I just like, it was like really loud and all the clothes fell. And I was like, oh, what happened? It was less than $10 like to fix it. But it was just annoying, like having to hang up all the clothes. So like that wasn't like a huge investment. It was just like one of those like repairs. But like if we had to like replace an appliance or, you know, if we had to do like a big repair, then I would put the cost down is what I'm saying. So I just kind of keep that running list. Again, like vehicle notes, I keep a list. And then I have like this purchase tracker where I list like childcare expenses because it's a tax deductible thing. And then this tab divides off like my family section. So I have like notes pages because sometimes I just need a place to scribble notes about stuff. I have a last time for my kiddos. So like, it's like haircuts. It's, you know, bought Malaya mascara because I have a teenager. So, you know, when did she get a trim? She desperately needs a trim. Her hair is to her flipping hips. You know, stuff like that. Anything like the last time I, you know, something for them or for my husband or whatever. My husband, I buzz his hair. So I typically do that weekly for him. And then I have health logs for each member of my family. And that's just like more so like for my kids, like if they complain of headaches, if I give them medicine, you know, cycle, that type of thing gets noted on here. For my husband, I keep track of doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, and that's just for me, I think. I don't really know why I keep track of that, but I do. Makes me feel good. I have gift list ideas for my family. I love this picture of my husband and I. It's so pretty. I have a big one hanging up in our bedroom. That was at my brother's wedding. It was a lovely affair. And then this next tab would be like my calendar, schedule section, etc. So I have like a list of holidays. That's another freebie from Plan with B. Year at a glance. I don't reference this. I just think it's cute. If I'm looking, honestly guys, if I'm looking at a year at a glance, I'm looking at it on my phone, to be honest. I don't know why. Like every year I have one. There's no rhyme or reason. That's a picture of me and my grandma when I was teeny tiny. And my deco, I went like vellum. I don't know why. I just did vellum. So, this year, I said in my last video, I went with the Filofax inserts. I bought these on Amazon. They were low cost, and I was not in the mood to print inserts. I'm still not in the mood to print anything. So, excuse me. So, I'm using the Filofax monthlies. There were some other monthlies, I'm going to be honest, that I liked. I liked them because they were tabbed and like you could have separated stuff out. My complaint was I like Monday start. And I'll tell you guys like another like weird pet peeve I have. Maybe it's not a pet peeve. Is like I don't like when like a planner is like a Sunday start planner, but the weekly is a Monday start. Like that doesn't make sense in my mind. So, yeah, but anyway, there was like a cute little like monthly planner thing that I liked on Amazon, but it was a Sunday Start monthly. So I did go with the Filofax monthlies. I like the paper though because it's really thin. So I just scribble stuff on here. My kiddos are keeping us busy and all that good stuff. And then if it's something that is coming up, either like it's not a specific day, but it's gonna be due on that month, I have like a little sticky note, that's tag renewal month. And then sometimes like things come up, like August, it was brought to my attention that I need to renew my driver's license. My professional license renewal is due in September. So, but yeah, I've got the whole year in here. And this is where like I'm noting stuff like in real time, like as it comes up. So, I don't lose it. And then I went ahead and added, like, I just drew this out like a future dates thing, because in all honesty, the only future dates that typically come up until like unless we're getting like to the very end of the year, then like other stuff is coming up. But by then, like I already have like a planner for the upcoming year. But like this early in the year, the only like future dates that potentially come up are doctor's appointments. But I do like to have them noted because I'll forget about them, or I'll lose, you know what I mean? Like you'll get like the little reminder card, but then you'll put it somewhere and forget where it is, or that type of thing. So, and then my weeklies are also from Filofax. I got the week on a page again because I didn't want anything that was going to take up a bunch of space in the planner. So you're looking at a very small amount of space being taken up in the planner. So these are very much functional, and I jot stuff down. And I think I've said it in previous videos that sometimes, I always joke about this, sometimes stuff ends up in my monthlies and sometimes they end up in my weeklies. But eventually they all end up neatly in my Hobonichi weeks. And in that week, that's what I need, is like the organization of this. Whereas like as I'm just like scheduling stuff, it's cool if it's messy like this. So this is the placeholder, or this is where, as it comes up, this is where I'm, scribbling it down. So I do have the entire year in here. Yeah. And I just, have them in here. And then some more deco. So I was kind of in a weird, like, I don't know where to plan my days, because sometimes I need a place like to put stuff, like to-do lists of stuff to do outside the house. And sometimes I need like to-do lists in the house. So currently I am just strictly, if I need to daily planning in my weeks in the back. And I just have it tapped off with a round little sticky note here. But if there are errands I need to run or whatever, then I'll just add it here or on my inbox list. Pretty simple. So I just have like, I made these little, I think I found this on Canva and just printed it like to personal size. And then I think I made this because I wanted a coffee insert. So that's like my schedule section. It's pretty simple, but it's nice to have it on the go with me. I pull this thing out a lot to reference stuff, to also like pull up dates, to schedule things out. Like this is very handy to have when I'm not at home. So my next section is my personal section. So I just have lots of cute deco, cute photos. I made these little notes pages on Canva. I had taken some health notes. Thought these were cute. I'm like really into like vintage vibes right now. I don't know. I just think it's so cute. So I was having fun one day, like playing in Canva. I had made Sophie like these little Hello Kitty, like Sanrio character. She asked me to make her like some little notes pages. So I was like, oh, make me some notes pages. So I just thought these were cute and very different. So I made those for myself. This is like a yoga with Adrian yoga challenge. I did one day of it. I work out. Like I was hoping to do more yoga and I have not. This is my own personal, the last time. This is where like I keep track of like products I use. I'm not a very high maintenance woman. I get my hair done. I wear mascara. I buy expensive shampoo and conditioner, and I use retinol. And I exfoliate. That's like the extent. But I like to see like how maybe that does make me high maintenance. Does it make me high maintenance? Like I was like, I'm not a high maintenance woman, and then I start naming all this stuff. I was like, maybe I am high maintenance. Anyway, so I am the worst at keeping track of like when did I last like buy this stuff or whatever. So I don't go through a lot of shampoo because I only wash my hair once a week. I wear drugstore mascara. Like I do use like the ordinary like retinol and like chemical exfoliant, whatever. And I go every 3 or 4 months. I think every 3 months I go get my hair cut and colored. So yes, maybe I'm a little high maintenance. So I like how I lied to y'all. No. Unintentionally, friends. Okay. So anyway, I keep track of that stuff here. That's what this is for. The end. I have this little today page marker. I don't remember where this is from. I found it in my stash, but I'm not going to show y'all all my stuff because I am keeping very detailed notes at the moment of things. So I have these health logs from SM Plans. Found them in my stash, but I'm probably going to print some more like as they fill up because I've filled up like one in a month. Anyway, migraines, lots of different meds. Insurance won't cover the meds that help me. So taking detailed notes. We'll be seeing a specialist in the near future. Okay, that's the extent of it. So I am keeping extremely detailed notes of like my side effects. There's one medication I had to go off of because it was weird. So I'm starting a new med today. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, so I am trying to just keep detailed notes of things because lo and behold, those meds, their primary purpose is not to treat migraines, but the migraines aren't going away. So good times. So I am just keeping like some detailed notes on that. So when I go see the specialist, I can be like, this is all the things that have happened. Please help me, sir. So that's where I'm at. So yeah, that's primarily what this section has become. I'll put some like little notes in. Like I think I had like one notes page in here that was like, I just kind of put like a note in like where I had contacted my doctor and, you know, just stuff like that. I had like a fountain pen list. I don't think this is like relevant anymore, but I want to update it. I just kind of want to research all these like pens. I was like, do I really want these? I think these were in my last video. I had bought these like highlighters that are mild liner dupes. Oh, please, if I can find them. They're not in this box, but I kept the box off of Amazon. They were like, I think they were pretty cheap, like $10 or something like that. I use them in my budgeting for like my budget categories. I like them. I think a lot of the colors are cute, so I kept them. And then this is like my note section. So if I have anything that I want to keep long term, I'll just shove it in here. The only thing that lives here right now is this recipe for this loaded baked potato salad that is really good. And I do make this quite a bit, so that's where it lives. And then this divider has nothing but my page lifter because it looks weird to not have this divider in here. So yeah, that's how my personal rings is looking at the moment. It's very functional. I pull it out quite a bit. I use it quite a bit. It really, you know, serves a very important purpose in my life as far as like keeping me, you know, on schedule and, you know, organizing my life in the sense that like it holds my dates well. I know what's coming up, what's happening, but I'm also like keeping track of things that if I didn't have a place for it to be and know where it was, like I lose that information. So the personal rings is awesome. And like I said, I've gone back to basics as far as like this is very much like when I first started ring planning, like how I ring planned, where I had like a year of stuff in here and I didn't care how it looked. It went in here and I just used it how I needed to use it and scrabbled all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So that's what's up, friends. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you made it through this very long video, y'all know I talk a lot. But yeah, I guess if you have any questions, feel free to comment those down below. I'll do my best to answer those. I guess I kind of want to shift from let's not focus on what stuff is and let's focus on like the content and like how we can use it. But I guess if there's something like specific, you're like, hey, that was cute. Where's that from? Just let me know and I'll try my best to let you know. But yeah, so anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys in my next video and I hope you have a fabulous day. Bye, friends.